there's almost like a seductive, intoxicating beauty with some peppers for me that I absolutely love. And, I think the Reaper is one of them for me. You almost have this relationship that you've come to grow with the pepper, and, what to expect. And, I don't ever like the word pepper high. I never like that. But for me, I don't know, it's not something I need. It's something I could walk away from any day, but it's something I choose not to. And there's just a lure of it, like the outer wall of the pepper and the outside wall of the pepper and how gnarly it looks. But there's something magical on the inside that happens. And you can get Reapers that can be floral, but they can also have them fruity notes. And there's just something special about this pepper, as well as many others, that I love. And for me, with peppers, I kind of like to build that relationship. Like, I know what I like, what I expect from them, and it's a weird dynamic. And I would challenge anybody outside of the pepper community to actually give it a chance. Like, there's so much more that you're missing with eating a Reaper, right? I would say this too, to anyone. If you prep well, you have a bit of food in your stomach, you can eat a Reaper no problem. You're gonna be able to experience that ride, that roller coaster ride. And there's so much, I find there's so much you can take from that and learn from that. I do and I will say that eating multiples, like we have done many times in the past, can be very difficult on the body. And you can spend a lot of time in the bathroom, where in the restroom maybe, where you don't want to be doing that, right? And I totally understand that. And I'm not so much sure anymore if I am a multiple pepper eater, but I do still love, and I think last summer I really just fell back in love with just eating peppers, just one pepper, per video. You're not going to be suffering all that hurt on the bathroom floor, and you can still enjoy it, right? You can enjoy the pepper for what it is, the fruity notes, the floral notes, the citrusy notes if it has citrus notes in it. There's so many different varieties, and it can be so many different things for so many people. And I think a large, vast majority of people are missing out on the magic of peppers and what they truly can do and what you can benefit from them. I think it can be healthy in doses like that, where you're not overeating them, but one a day, or you're eating just one pepper at a time. I think it can be very good. I go through a whole thing when I do eat one. I get a little nervous prior, and then it's almost like, not euphoria, but like I love that burn in the mouth. And then even like I get like it's not a body thing, but it's more just a relaxation that comes over you. And it's something that can be truly special when it's done the right way, I think. And that's not to say people don't do it the right way if you are eating multiples. Like I say, I think it's different for everybody. Like, some people grow them for money, which I totally understand that too, right? There's a monetary value with peppers. That's how valuable they are, right? And then there's also where you can, the person that can eat multiples, insane multiples thereof, and win pepper competitions and belts, and that is awesome too. And that's great for those people that want to do that. I think at this stage in my chili career, whatever you want to call it, I just feel like I'm. It's the same as hot sauce for me, right? I really thoroughly enjoy the hot sauce again, and I'm thoroughly enjoying just peppers as they are by themselves, singularly. and just really enjoying each pepper for what it is. And I really hope to get a chocolate primatali this summer. So I really want to, like with the primatali, I feel like I have that relationship now with the golden, and I really want that relationship with the chocolate primatali. So, it's going to be interesting to see what this does. This is one of the bigger reapers that I've grown last year. So let's go, guys. I'm not going to waste any more time. I just wanted to touch on the fact that there's something special inside of the pepper, outside of the pepper. You can even get ones with, gnarly warts all over them. I think it's such an ugly beautification of the outside of the pepper, and it is a sure sign of heat as well. But we're gonna cut this open, okay? Enough yammer yabbering, and I just feel like if people gave peppers a chance, there's such a beauty there that is mistakenly made by a lot of people that they don't really understand the true. And I just want to cut it open to make sure it's not black inside is my main reason, because I can smell the floridity as soon as I open it. That's how we're looking. But yeah, so I don't think it's black. Looks okay to me, guys. But yeah, there's just something truly special going on. And let's go. Next to eat. I kind of got a fruity note right away. Fruity notes up front with the pepper. And then you get hit with the floral, the floridity. And then I'm just getting all that perfumey floral on the back end of it. The fruity notes dissipate quick. But that perfume floridity is a sign of heat, a good sign of heat. The same as the warts on the outside of the wall of the pepper. We'll see how the back of the throat handles that. I already feel like I'm salivating at the back, guys. But I don't know, there's something more for me with peppers where, I could eat one a day. I'm really excited that pod season is here upon us. And I'm hoping I can get my plants outside, get them going good. I mean, that would be the goal for me, right? Is to have a greenhouse maybe one day. And I would love to... That's attacking my throat, guys. My heat is probably 5 or 6. We're going to hiccup, I guess. I feel like my eyes are watering. But I would really love to extend my growing season and get more out of the ground, more out of the soil, maybe go into the ground. Right now I'm doing pots, right? I think you want to widen the base of that plant structure for the roots to grow wider. But like just for me right here, with this pepper, the hiccup is your body's way of telling you that it's, not to stop. But it's your diaphragm sending signals. But I'm surprised I'm hiccuping. I thought we were past all this, but yeah, I just like peppers can mean so many different things to so many people, and I think it's awesome, right? Whatever you want it to be for yourself, but there's beauty. There's definitely a beauty that I've come to love with certain peppers, especially, and it's hard to even really put it into words sometimes. To explain to people, and I try to explain it to different people sometimes, and they don't even want to, just like, you're crazy, like I would never eat that, blah, that kind of thing. But I think they're truly missing out on the special allure and the magic of the Carolina Reaper. And like, you know, my burn is all at the back of the throat. That perfumey taste has subsided, and I'm just left with like, it's burning really good at the back of my throat, but I do feel kind of just a relaxedness coming over to the body, and I feel good. I feel like my nose is starting to run a little bit. Really good burn. But yeah, I like, you know, for me, I prefer peppers over tincture. I prefer peppers over challenges in general. For me, I would just do peppers and hot sauce basically. If that's, you know, I think that would be enough for me. And obviously I want to get more range of peppers to do and show you guys on this channel, and bring a wide variety.